From pain to power. My heart pounded louder than the rain on my window as I stared at my old running shoes, untouched for years since the accident that left me doubting if I'd ever move without pain again. 6 months ago, a car crash shattered more than just my bones. It crushed my confidence, my plans, and every ounce of who I thought I was. The doctors told me to take it easy, but every day felt like defeat, so on a cold Monday morning, I decided to run a single mile, just to prove to myself that I was still here. That first mile was agony, legs burning, lungs screaming, tears mixing with sweat, but when I finished, something inside me flickered back to life. I started running every morning, adding a few steps each week, until the pain became endurance and the fear became fuel. My world opened up with every mile, sunrises I'd never noticed, strangers cheering from porches, music that made me forget the scars. One day, a flyer for the local triathlon found its way to my mailbox, and I laughed at the idea, until I realized I was done letting fear write my story. Training was brutal. I crashed my bike, panicked in open water, wanted to quit 100 times. But every setback reminded me how far I'd come from that broken version of myself, and every finish line, no matter how small, was a promise that I could keep going. Last month, I crossed the finish line at my first Ironman, sobbing and smiling at the same time. The lesson? Sometimes, the hardest miles aren't measured on a track, but in the courage it takes to start again. What began as a desperate attempt to reclaim my life became proof that resilience isn't about never falling, it's about rising, scarred but unbroken, and running towards something better.